Reddit, I never thought I'd destroy my own sister's life, but after what she did to me, I honestly had no choice. She stole almost every dollar I had saved for my wedding, and when I found out why she did it, I completely snapped. Now half my family says I'm evil, and the other half says she deserved it. Okay, so I am 24F, and me older sister Alyssa is 28. Growing up, she was always the favorite child. If she got a bad grade, my parents would come for. If I made a mistake, it lectured fors. And didn't get me wrong, I didn't hate her back then. But Alyssa loved attention more than anything. She had to be the center of everything. Birthdays, her shoulder bigger. Graduations, her achievements mattered more. Even when ego tanged last year, she found a way to make it a bother. The day a fiancé announced our engagement, she literally started crying at dinner because she'd hotch get married first. My parents spent the night comforting her instead of celebrating with us. That should be in me first warning. My fiancé Jakey Andy were in trick at all. We'd been saving money for almost 2 years to have a small wedding. Nothing crazy, just a beautiful venue, good food, and close friends. We had around $18,007 in a joint account. Now where's the important part? Alyssa knew about he count because months ago, she helped me designate budget spreadsheet. Big mistake. About 3 months before the wedding, Jake Candy went to visit your venue for tastings. Afterward, we went out to dinner, and when I checked me bank app, I almost dropped my phone. The account balance was under $2,000. At first, if there was a glitch. Then I saw multiple transfers. Thousands of dollars gone. Transferred to an account with Alyssa's name in it. I actually felt physically sick. Jake grabbed my phone and just kept saying, no, no, no. It started shaking right here in the restaurant. I drove strigh to Alyssa's apartment. When I got there, she opened the door wearing designer clothes I'd never seen before. Before I even said anything, she looked terrified. That's when I knew she did it. It started dialing asking where our money went. And what no off said? Relax, I was going to put it back. Put it back? Shestily $16,000. Apparently she'd been secretly dating this guy who convinced her to invest in a crypto business opportunity. Yes, really. And of course, it was a scam. Shella stalmast every. Instead of telling Genyon, she decided to take me wedding money because she was desperate. I asked how she'd accessed the account. Turns out she memorized answers to my security questions after helping me with paperwork months ago. He was in complete shock. Then it got worse. She said, "You still have Jake, you can just delay through it. Like it was no big deal." I called my parents immediately. It hot FORSURF'd support. Wrong. My mom actually said, she saw her sister. Yotsan sender to jailo vera mistake. A mistake? Stealing $16,000 ISN ta mistake. Midid kept asking if Jake's family called help cover the cost. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Nobody was angry either. Everybody was trying to protect her. Meanwhile Jake and they were wondering if we had to conceal her entire wedding. That night, I cried harder than ever had in my life. Not just because of them, because I realized my family would always goose her over. Always. About a week later, Alyssa came over to talk. Shecked begging Manata got off the palace. Crying, sobbing. Acting like SHU was the victim. Then accidentally, she revealed something. The crypto guy was actually a Maridman. No Tonla that had been paying Harrent, buying her gifts, and promising to leave his wife. She had been having gone affair for almost a year. And apparently HOS the thought convinced her to stay from. At that moment, something inside me changed. I was done protecting her. A month later, my parents organized a big family barbecue. Almost everyone was there. Aunts, uncles, cousins, family friends. And guess who also arrived? The married guy. Apparently, my parents knew about her relationship and still invited him. They introduced him as Alyssa's boyfriend. I was fuming. The entire dinner, Alyssa acting like everything was normal. Laughing. Posting Instagram stories, taking pictures. Meanwhile Jake and they were quietly trying to figure out how to pay for a ding we could barely afford now. Then Alyssa made a mistake. Cheryl eyes a glass and joke. At least I not the stressed bridey today. Everybody laughed. That was it. I stood up, pulled out my phone, and connected it to Bluetooth speaker. Because your the tweak. I had recorded our conversation. Everything she confessed. The affair. The stolen money. AL off it. And I pressed play. The entire backyard went dead silent. You could literally hear birds chirping. Then her boyfriend turned white, like ACTUALLE white. Oh no, my aunt started asking questions. My aunt looked at Aridito explode. And then, through a 50 married call them. Right there, on speaker. Apparently Somionitha party Hadolria detexted her. Alyssa started SCRAMA and got me. My parents were yelling. Her boyfriend left immediately. And before leaving, he said, "You ruined everything." No, you ruined everything. Not me. After that night, my family completely split apart. Some people called me cruel for publicly humiliating her. Others said definitely what nobody else had the courage to. Alyssa Mavedu toft hisa about 1 month later. Andes eventually filed a police report. She ended up making up a back agreement through lawyers. It'll take higher store pay of everything. But at least J can de cold finally moving. And honestly, our wedding ended up being beautiful anyway. Smaller than planned, but beautiful, because for the first time in my life, I stopped letting my family walk all over me.